from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Tennessee Titans taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
By many accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. The Vikings offense making their way out behind their former number 3 overall pick, who spent his last year as a 49er. It's Sam Darnold.
And he's still been looking for that one situation to allow all of his talents to come together. He's hoping that he found it here. Plenty of playmakers on the outside and a team that's willing to run the football to let his talent shine.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Darnold wants to change it up. Now a first down carry by Jones. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 41. Darnold from the gun. This one swung out here to Jones. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be second and goal. Jones is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. Akers is in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Well, just about an ideal start to this one offensively because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off. Let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
Point after, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So here are the Titans ready to go on offense for the first time, and it's Will Levis, the 25-year-old at quarterback, in his second season out of Kentucky.
And last year's rookie year, a bit of a mixed bag for the young signal caller out of Kentucky. Showed off plenty of tools, but was hurt in the preseason, and it took a little while to get going. But once he did, he showed exactly why the Titans wanted him. Toughness, leadership, and a big arm. The team rallied around him down the stretch.
Levis's throw hauled in by Westbrook-Akine here. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Levis. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Jonathan Grenard, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Levis sets up to throw here. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. Brandon Powell deep for Minnesota. They'll send this up into the Nashville skyline, and it's a good one. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Now Darnold going to take it and just bat this one forward to his wideout. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Here's 3rd and 3. Here's Darnold. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Darnold. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the 1st. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Going to run again here with Pollard. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. And here's a give to Spears. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. From the 10-yard line, here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, a give to Pollard. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point up and good by Folk. And we are tied at 7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And his throw is incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now it's Darnold. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. A gain there of 21 yards. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Hand off to Spears. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
1st and 10, it's Levis. This is caught, it's Boyd. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The end result, 21 yards. Pollard, he'll take it up the gut. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll run with Pollard. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Back to throw, it's Levis. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Calvin Ridley from 4 yards out. And the Titans have taken the lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's Calvin Ridley who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down?
There he goes, left side. A big play there for Minnesota. 42 yards.
It may look routine when you see the finished product, but what a nice job of concentration there. Catching the football on that route and then taking it a nice distance. A great example for an offensive throwing short and running long.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the Jets sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
2nd down and 8. Off of play action, Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense back out there, and we shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Second and 6, just inside the 30. On the draw, it's Pollard. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. On first down, Levis. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Here's Levis. And, incomplete. Great coverage there. He was in the perfect position defensively to make a play on the football. And it'll bring up third down. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That one's taken in by Spears. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down. Levis to throw once more. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 18. That's good for 28 yards.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Off the play fake, Levis. And it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tyler Boyd in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from Tyler Boyd. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. A first down run here by Jones as he'll take it forward for a gain of about 4. So we've reached halftime here in Nashville, the Music City, with the Titans out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in a bit. But first, we welcome everyone to our EA Sports halftime report. The Titans got a strong first half out of the Kentucky man, their quarterback, Will Levis. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. Here's Pollard again. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 60 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Out of the gun to give to Spears. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. They'll run with Spears. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 2. Now a give here to Pollard. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That burst good for 20 and a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. Brought down at the 20.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. A play fake, and it's Darnold. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Darnold on 1st down. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Meanwhile, Darnold's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Here's a jet sweep. This is Addison. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Sebastian Joseph Day breaking through for the sack. Back to throw, Darnold. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 19. Darnold now to throw. Complete. Jefferson the target. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up 2nd down. Up the middle, Jones. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Back now in Nashville. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Aaron Jones taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Titans now just about ready to take over. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 7. Levis to throw it. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. 1st and 10. Here's Levis. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And it's 2nd down. Levis looking to throw. He finds his man, Pollard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Meanwhile, Levis's throw taken in by Ridley here. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 3rd and 5. Levis back to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
And Levis with a smart move, sliding down after picking up the 1st. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll run with Pollard. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10. Now Pollard. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. To throw is Darnold. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
This is intercepted. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Onsling there as he stopped up at about the 41. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Levis out of the shotgun now. Flushed out right. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first. Here's Pollard. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Here's Spears on 2nd down. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tajay Spears. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Full connects on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. And out now come the Vikings. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Well, they were setting up the screen, CD, a lot of free runners, and they got there late, and the penalty ensued.
Yeah, somehow it didn't get into their brains that it was a screen, right? Instead of pulling off and getting down way late, that draws the penalty flag each and every time.
2nd down and 10, Darnold. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Here's Darnold. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now they got to get to the line quickly. A 1st down throw, Darnold. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10. The shotgun snap for Darnold. Wide open receiver, complete. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Darnold to throw again. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. That's to the pylon and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them.
And that's going to be caught. Oh, one-handed grab there, and he's got it for the touchdown.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is going to have a Titans first down, and that should just about do it. And they will take a knee here. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Levis throwing for it on 4th. Steps away. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles. And, you know, for them, a really nice victory in a high-scoring output.
You're right about that because so many times we'll see teams come out slow and take a while to get going, and points become a little bit harder to score near the end of games, as we know, because everyone tightens down. But no such issues in this game. The scoring started right away and held up at a steady clip the remainder of the game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here